What's up, my bitch ass goats? So it's always ironic. I can't like put up the vlog camera until I'm like completely alone. I don't know if you've noticed, but people hate influencers. I probably let it get to me too much, but yeah, for good reason, I guess. I I hate a lot of influencers myself. Or are you one of those people? Are you like famous or something? Am I supposed to know who you are? Oh, are you an influencer? So how do you make money doing that? I guarantee any YouTuber, any Instagrammer, TikToker of all time, that is the #1 question. How do you make money doing that? Even 15 years later, to answer and I think a lot of people, because I think it was taboo for a second because there was this myth that you're not supposed to say how much you make or something in a contract with AdSense or something, which might be true, I don't know. No one reads that whole thing. But yeah, I always say it's like on average $1 to $10 per 1,000 views of CPM, cost per milli. And then there's all these different factors that factor in, like how long the watch time of the average viewer is per that video, and how many ads you have in that video, and then the keywords. Yeah, that's how you make money from YouTube. TikTok and everything else where they don't really have ads, you just do the sponsorships and you do shout outs. But yeah, I feel like you can't really answer that question enough because people will always ask it forever and ever and ever. We found a place. We're gonna go to, well, I'm gonna keep it a secret this time and then let you guys figure it out. Once we're there, filming outside, we'll just, it's not Danny's, it's not my parents', it's not a cabin in upstate New York. It is an Airbnb. About a week ago, this guy came to the door. It's like a guy in his 60s, 70s. It was like 11 a.m. I had to put on my clothes real quick, and he's like, "Hey, you can't walk by our hunting things anymore. I see you on my, we have cameras. I see you on my laptop. It goes straight to my computer. You might get shot because we're shooting coyotes here, and we can't have you walking there on our property there like that." I was like, "Okay, sorry." And it's just like trails like this or whatever, and I guess to be fair, they do have a no trespassing thing, but so that was kind of scary. I was like, "Alright, sorry." He's like, "Alright," and then he left. It was like maybe 30-second conversation. I went to Fowler Park, and there's these kids, 16, 17, on the swing set, and I was like, "Alright," and I just started shooting hoops, and like 5 minutes later, this little one comes over. He's like 11 or 12, and he's like shooting hoops with me. So I was like, "Alright, this is fine." And then they all came over. They're like, "You want to play a game?" I was like, "Alright." Well, I said, I was like, I'm pretty old. I'm a little slow. And they're like, "We'll play slow. We'll play." So we start playing, and they're just speedy as it can be. And I'm like, I was like wearing my jeans and shit. It's just awkward. Then one of their friends came with another basketball, so they were like actually waiting to play basketball. And he gets out his phone. He's like, "What is going on here?" I just look so out of place. So we finally finished this terrible game, and I played terribly too. Like, they passed the ball to me like every 5-10 minutes, and then I would just always miss it or something. There's definitely a difference between playing in like a real basketball game and then just shooting hoops by yourself, which I prefer. Yeah, I suck at playing actual basketball. I need someone to show me how to like what do you do on offense? You're just supposed to run around until someone passes you the ball? Like, I don't know. So we finished the game, and my team lost. It was like 4-4. I mean, 4-on-4, and it was like 10-1. And they're like, "You want to play another one?" I was like, "Nah, I got my exercise today," and left. Yeah, why am I so out of breath? Started reading up randomly on Burt McCracken, vocalist of the Used. He lives in Australia. He moved there 6 years ago. He migrated there. I always think that's interesting when Americans migrate somewhere, because it always feels like everyone wants to move here. But yeah, I'm learning more and more that, you know, our healthcare system, our tax system is just like terrible, apparently, next to everyone else's. Probably shouldn't get political here. It's like already getting a little too political. I haven't been to Australia yet. I need to go there, India, Egypt, Spain, Iceland. I think it'd be fun to go to Antarctica even. Go on a little penguin tour or whatever, if they have those. I think there's a cruise ship that goes to Antarctica, but you can't get off the ship. I'm trying to think of a bunch of stories from my life I can just talk about here in the woods for some content. Maybe sit down somewhere so I'm not just out of breath. It's just really hot today. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Talking and walking. A lot of you commented on Kratom. That's crazy. A lot of experts out there on Kratom. And yeah, we stopped taking it for a few days, and the withdrawals were just as subtle as Kratom itself, you know, like you're just slightly irritable, slightly uncomfortable, and just like Kratom, you just slightly feel a little more cozy. I'd definitely put it in like the same category as marijuana. It's just like this plant. Although that's also kind of a dumb... Well, no, I mean opium, whatever, cocaine and heroin you have to like process, right? You can't just like smoke an opium or smoke a poppy or whatever. Durden is on a hiatus, FYI. They'll be back up and running in about 2 months. Just getting stocked again, etc. Blake Rozier is doing this 5 days in a cage thing, so you guys should go check that out. He's been live for 5 days in a box. Yep, here he is live.
I did have to pay for the space. Paying $500 for this space.
I'm gonna say, hey man.
You know, I'm also helping out like a local theater,
Which
is important to me.
he always acknowledges me.
Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm using Kleenex box for my tripod for my phone when I stream on phone. Here's my look right now. Mattress is popped. I don't know what's going on. Stay 4. Andrew, dude.
Yes!
Dude, I miss you, man. I've been watching your vlogs. Seems like you're doing good.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man, I'ma shout you out. Focus.
I'm gonna shut you out. Finish strong. I miss you, dude.
Miss you too, baby.
Can't wait till you're back in LA.
He's live. Go check
Thanks,
him out.
Dude, I appreciate that a lot.
He's been 5 days. I think this is his last day,
Oh,
actually.
I thought you said shut you out. I'm gonna shout you out. Oh, thanks, man.
So go give him some views. Even if you're just for shits and giggles, just play it while you're doing laundry. I would if I had internet. I have to come out here to get a bar. I love Reddit. It is a little too blue. It could be a little more balanced in that regard. And it's like if you say anything that's remotely Republican or right wing, then you just get shut out. But other than that, I really love Reddit. I get into a lot of Reddit rabbit holes. My communities, all right. Abandoned porn. Yeah, that's just a bunch of abandoned buildings, photography. A boring dystopia, act like you belong, Adderall, advice animals, Alcoholics Anonymous, animals being derps, animals being jerks, anti-MLM, ask men, ask Reddit, awful everything. That one's just kind of depressing. Do it anymore. Law school, legal advice, let's not meet, Lexapro, life hacks, life pro tips, lifting music, literature, malicious compliance, medical school. Yeah, I follow medical school because it's interesting to see just the bullshit these people have to go through to get their degree, and just all their little inside jokes and stuff. Mildly interesting. Modafinil, motivation, movie details, movies. Murdered by AOC, Murdered by Words, Museum of Reddit, music production, natural bodybuilding, never tell me the odds. News, next fucking level, nice guys, no fab, nootropics, no. Holy shit, I follow a lot of people. What's a scientific fact that creeps you out? Caterpillars turn completely into goo in their cocoon and then become a butterfly. The only reason you are a functional human is that your DNA is so tangled that entire sections can't get decoded and screwed up. The Fermi paradox, named after Italian-American physicist Enrico Fermi, is the apparent contradiction between the lack of evidence for extraterrestrial civilizations and various high estimates for their probability. The following are some of the facts that together serve to highlight the apparent contradiction. There are billions of stars in the Milky Way, similar to the Sun. With high probability, some of these stars have Earth-like planets. Many of these stars, and hence their planets, are much older than the Sun. If the Earth is typical, some may have developed intelligent life long ago. Some of these civilizations may have developed interstellar travel, a step humans are investigating now. Even at the slow pace of currently envisioned interstellar travel, the Milky Way galaxy could be completely traversed in a few million years. And since many of the stars similar to the Sun are billions of years older, the Earth should have already been visited by extraterrestrial civilizations, or at least their probes, however they're Okay. All I got from that is there might be aliens. Christ, complicated much? Fuck. Man, way to rocket science it up there, buddy. Quantum entanglement. There's more bacteria on your keyboard than there is on your toilet seat. Someone said something about posting all my old stuff on the new TikTok format that's on YouTube. Ugh, that sounds really tedious, but okay, yeah, I'll do that. What about the TikTok? What are they called? The on Instagram Reels, Facebook, Twitter, probably are gonna have those soon. Whatever. It's all just so tedious. I can't do it. So Dad Proper is just easier to remember and spell, and than LAHWF. Okay. Sometimes I think about because no one can remember to spell LAHWF, how to spell off, or even say it correctly or whatever. And also losing all of his freedom is just kind of in Fight Club, and that whole thing is so 10 years ago. It's like college days stuff. Like, I don't care. That's not even my favorite movie. I'm not obsessed with that movie. It's like maybe top 20, but if you want my top 10 favorite movies, it's probably, let's see, Forrest Gump, Fargo, No Country for Old Men, Gone Girl, Kramer vs. Kramer, Shawshank, There Will Be Blood, As Good as It Gets, Jurassic Park, and Superbad. Like, yeah, Fight Club isn't even up there. I mean, it is, but it's not. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with the movie Fight Club, guys. And Dad Proper is it's just better. Dad Proper, just how it's spelled. Blah blah blah. LAHWF. Ugh. But I know like a bunch of you would be pissed if I just changed everything to Dad Proper. Also, no one cares. Do pranks. Fuck you, Andrew. Alright, my bitch ass goats, please chop down that like button like it's a tree. And and you need wood for your fire.